This is a beautiful aquascape ecosystem pond in a woodland setting outside of Charlotte, North Carolina by
the Rockin' Pond Guy and Hoaglandscape.
Let's check it out.
The pond guy living the dream, where the water shimmers and the lilies gleam, turning backyards into paradise. Man-made magic got that natural slice. Frogs are singing as he goes to work, rocks and streams with a splash and a smirk. Every koi fish knows his name, every ripple dances to his acclaim. Oh, Greg, the pond guy living the dream, where the water shimmers and the lilies gleam, turning backyards into paradise. Man-made.
This is like a jungle, Brian.
These are my favorite environments for ponds and particularly landscapes as well. Shade. It's a pleasure to work with, and just so many people don't think you can get color in shade, but you can.
Look at the shade here. I mean, this is, and there's a pond right here at the base.
Small pond, pretty long stream.
But see, this is a small pond, but it fits in this space perfectly. And they've got koi, beautiful koi. I love the moss.
Really grown in 2 years. You know, we put some on there, doing the man-made thing, foaming it on there.
Yes.
And they took out a bunch of trees and bushes back here, so
For
it has
real.
a much more open look.
It's in a jungle, and it's still a more open look than it was in here.
It gives you a real feel of the mountains, which I like.
So when I look at a water feature like this, what is it, like maybe an 8 by 11?
Yes.
Okay, an 8 by 11 foot pond with probably a good 10, 12 foot stream.
Probably 15.
15 foot stream, 8 by 10 foot pond, skimmer on one side, biofalls on the other, liner, underlayment pump, plumbing, rockwork stream, retaining wall. What are you looking at from your company for installation like this?
The big challenge on this job was
Access?
space. Access. You're exactly right. We had to come through this gate over here.
Okay.
We did have a machine. We did lay machine laid stone. But we had to come through that gate, and we had to get through here.
Yep.
So we had to take down some of this retaining wall. It was really wet. We made a muddy mess through here. Then they had more rain, and we created some drainage for them, which helped them out in the long run. So it worked out well. But it was a challenge getting these rocks back here.
So the location will ultimately impact the price.
Absolutely.
But if somebody's looking typically for an 8 by 11 foot pond with a 15 foot stream with all the bells and whistles, skimmers, biofalls, you know, liner, rockwork, stream, lighting, what are you looking at for an investment from Hoaglandscape?
About $25K.
So $25,000, and does the customer like this?
She was so happy. Her husband doesn't share the enthusiasm as much. I mean, he likes it. But she's a big fan of yours, first off.
Why not?
She's definitely a subscriber.
So she got inspiration.
Yes, and she just fell in love with it as soon as we put it in. It's her baby. I mean, this is her baby, and anytime there's any question of anything going wrong, she's first on the phone with me because she really cares about it.
Amen. Well, why don't you give us a little tour of what you built?
Sure. So we did this pond 2 years ago, and here's where we had to come through with our excavator. Double gate, no problem, right? Well, not exactly. Because we have this tree right here, can't get through here, retaining wall here, so we had to take out some of the retaining wall. Luckily it's a small one, granted. And we had to squeeze through here. There were some plants here back in the past that we had to be careful with, and then you didn't want to hit our hot tub either, so really had to be careful through here. We took up the stepping stones just to make sure we didn't damage them, and then we finally got to our staging area, which was this wonderful patio, and we put our boulders here and then went to work. This is about 8 by 11 pond with a 15-foot stream. Actually, the moss did not originally come on most of the boulders. We added that, and then it's grown over the 2 years. All this shade. I'm envious because they don't get string algae. Look at the moss. I mean, it looks so natural. It looks like the mountains, which is what I love to mimic when I'm doing a lot of work, particularly in shade gardens like this. But we did the landscaping as well. You got hostas, you got hydrangeas, Solomon seal, a lot of landscaping rocks. We got a weeping red Japanese maple. We had to pay a lot of attention to drainage on this job, and one of the things that was the problem was they get a deluge of rain and it comes down this hill here, so we captured it in this little dry creek bed here, ran it onto the patio, and their patio was a mess after a rain when we worked, but we put in a couple of drainage grates, one right here and one over here, and now they don't get a puddle here, so that really helped them out. But she spends a lot of time out here and just loves it. She lives the aquascape lifestyle. She can't think of anything else to do during these nice spring summer days, and sit out here by our water feature. Look at these koi. A little shy right now, but they're not used to me. They're probably missing mama. I love the stream, the twists and turns in it. None of the waterfalls are super high elevation. I think people can get carried away with that at times, but look at the moss. That's what makes the feature. Just look at that. Nothing naturalizes Mother Nature in a pond and a stream than moss. And I like that she added this little teeny piece of driftwood right here. That looks good. We got some cephalotaxis spreading you, more hostas. Just a lot of fun on this job. It took us 5 days to complete. There's our biofalls. We've got an adjustable 4,000 to 8,000 AquaSurge pump in here, and it's just delightful.
I've never seen a property that I couldn't put in an Aquascape ecosystem pond. It definitely makes it a challenge when you have all of these leaves and debris, but that's why they have a skimmer on this. If you live in a woodland setting and you would like to replicate an Aquascape ecosystem pond in your yard, check out the link below to find a certified Aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.